Chapter 22, A Gentleman. The other rats hauled Despereaux into the crowded street and thrust him at Roscoe's feet. Roscoe yanked Despereaux upright. "Come on," the rat said loudly, shoving the mouse through the crowd. "Let's go, Buster." Roscoe's request for his own mouse had suddenly made him a rat among rats. The others patted him on the back. They whooped as he tugged at the mouse's leash, and they urged Roscoe to finish every savory bone. That's it, keep moving," Roscoe ordered Despereaux, to the amusement of the others. Then the rat bent down toward the mouse to whisper, "It's okay, keep walking." Roscoe pulled his catch around a corner, and the two walked until they were alone on a side street. The mouse looked up at his captor in terror. Despereaux was faced with a question that no mouse wants to answer. Was it worse to be trapped in a box with a cat or alone with a rat in a dark alley? Roscoe leaned in close to Despereaux's face. "Right up there," he whispered. "Keep walking." The rat glanced over his shoulder at the desolate street. Then quickly he pulled Despereaux into a narrow gap in the wall. Within the crevice, Roscoe untied the mouse. Despereaux watched as the rat pulled a brick from the wall to open up a passage and motioned for the mouse to enter. Despereaux hesitated. His heart pounded in panic, but what could he do? He squeezed inside. Within Roscoe's hiding place, a faint light placed a soothing kiss upon the frightened mouse. "Oh," said Despereaux. "See that? Light," Roscoe said. "Real light." Despereaux looked up. "It's mine," said the rat. "You can share it." Despereaux glanced at the rat, who was supposed to eat him. "It isn't much," said Roscoe, "but there isn't much light anywhere since everything turned gray." The mouse raised its head toward the light again. It was a slight trickle, but it warmed him to the bone. "You're not going to eat me?" Despereaux asked the rat. "No," said Roscoe, "I don't eat mice." "Then what do you eat?" "Crumbs when I can find them." "So you are a gentleman?" asked Despereaux. Roscoe studied the mouse. "When everyone calls you a rat, a gentleman is a powerful word." "Tell me that story," said Roscoe, "about the princess." Despereaux looked embarrassed. "Tell me what she looked like," said Roscoe. "Well, she was she angry?" Roscoe asked. "No, not at all," Despereaux said. "Her heart was full of longing." "What's longing?" asked the rat. And that's how a friendship was born. Over the next few weeks, Despereaux told Roscoe everything he knew about loyalty and honor, and chivalry and courage. He told him about the princess and where her longings came from, that she missed the rain and the soup, and even the rats. "Even the rats?" Roscoe asked. Despereaux told him about the code of honor, about his noble quest, about duty and loyalty. And there, in the darkness of a cellar, two knights pledged devotion to a princess who was trapped inside a castle, trapped in a life full of pain and longing, even if no one could tell. Because sometimes what someone looks like on the outside has nothing to do with what they're feeling on the inside.